Sarabjit Nangra also joins in. Sarabjit, like we said, the fact that it's good news is playing up in the stock 15% higher. Call for a re-rating, you think, just as yet, or a lot of news on the expectation that might come by was something that analysts were working with?
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're working with it, but I would say that probably it's definitely a good news. But the thing is that since it has got no observations, the A&D approvals will start happening. So obviously, its future growth, which was in question because of the same, will continue. That will happen in a positive manner. This year, we have seen the effect of US playing playing its role of lower approvals and hence and pricing pressure of its old products. So new products is what drives Cadilla's numbers for whatever I have been tracking. So approval will increase, the growth will improve. We have been factoring in 18% growth for next year, and I guess that should remain because even if because they have, as been mentioned earlier also, most of their products have been transferred. So it's actually definitely they have de-risked to some extent, but definitely plant and approval will accelerate the growth from, say, probably FY19 onwards. So I guess, yeah, it's a good news. Positive one, because to get one of the key plants which is stuck, like in Sun also the key plant is stuck. So that coming out of US FDA at least sets in peaceful growth for, say, at least next 1 or 2 years or 3 years, unless another inspection happens. So definitely a positive news. In terms of stock, I think the stock has done its decent thing in the recent past, and currently we have a neutral view because the stock is already trading at 20 times my next year numbers. In terms of OPM, that's the only area probably things will surprise if approvals increase next year, because currently the OPMs have been pressure because of the US business. So I think there could be a marginal, because of a better approval happening next year, the stock should ideally move 4 to 5%. Whatever 14% jump that you've been mentioning is more sentimental, and I guess I don't see that much impact happening next year immediately, but nonetheless it's a positive news for the long.
Thanks so much, Sarabjit, for sharing your view on Cadila. We are also joined by Surjit Pal of Prabhudas Lilladher. Surjit, your first reactions, which are, obviously we know this news is extremely positive for Cadila Healthcare, but which are the major products that Cadila will have has filed from this plant?
I think Asacol HD, Lalda and Prevacid, one of those key drugs filed from